Have you ever felt guilty for just not thinking? Like if your mind isn't actively solving a problem, creating a new idea, or planning the next 5 steps, you're somehow wasting its potential. We've all been there. It's this invisible pressure we put on ourselves, this idea that our minds are like machines that must be running 24/7, constantly churning out results. If it's not producing, it's broken. But what if I told you that's one of the biggest misconceptions of our time? Your mind isn't a factory assembly line. It's more like a vast open landscape, a place meant for exploration, for quiet observation, for simply being. It needs open space to breathe, to let clouds of thought drift by without having to catch every single one. True growth doesn't happen when we're forcing every inch of the soil to produce. It happens when we give the landscape time to rest, to absorb the sunlight and the rain, and to let things grow naturally. Think about what happens when you never turn off a computer. It gets slow, buggy, and eventually crashes. Our minds are no different. When we force them to stay in this constant state of processing, analysing every conversation, replaying every mistake, planning every future moment, they don't become more efficient. They become noisy, chaotic, and overwhelmed. It's like trying to hear a beautiful melody in the middle of a construction site. The noise drowns everything out. We chase creativity and clarity by trying to think harder, push further, and squeeze more out of our brains. But the greatest aha moments, the most profound insights, and the most creative solutions rarely come when we're gritting our teeth and demanding an answer. They surface in the quiet moments, in the shower, on a long walk, or right before we fall asleep. Why? Because we finally gave our minds a break. Imagine a farmer's field after a rich harvest. The farmer doesn't immediately plant new seeds. They let the soil rest, plough it, and allow it to recover its nutrients. Your mind needs that same fallow period. It needs time to rest before it can nurture new seeds of thought and creativity. Pushing it constantly is like planting on exhausted soil. You'll only get weak, withered crops. So, how do we start seeing rest differently? We need a major reframe. Mental rest isn't laziness. It's not a waste of time. It's a fundamental part of the creative and emotional process. It's the essential, invisible work your mind does to organise your thoughts, process your emotions, and connect disparate ideas. Think of it as mental renewal. When you allow your mind to be still, even for just a few minutes a day, you're not doing nothing. You're giving your brain the space it needs to digest the experiences of the day. You're allowing tangled knots of stress to loosen. You're letting brilliant ideas, which were buried under all the noise, finally rise to the surface. It's a paradox, isn't it? The best way to find clarity is often to stop trying to think clearly. True mental stillness isn't about emptying your mind, which is nearly impossible. It's about letting your thoughts come and go without judgment, like watching clouds drift across the sky. You don't have to grab onto every single one, just let them pass. This simple act of non-engagement can reset your entire inner system, reducing mental fatigue and restoring your capacity for deep, focused work later on. So let this be a gentle reminder to you, and to myself as well. You are not broken for needing rest. You are human. You are not lazy for feeling tired. You are carrying the weight of countless thoughts, emotions, and experiences every single day. Your mind is not a machine that you need to optimize for maximum output. It's a garden. Sometimes it needs to be watered and tended. Other times, it needs to lie dormant under a blanket of snow, gathering strength for the spring bloom. Let it breathe. Give it silence. Give it space. Stop demanding that it produce on command, and instead, become curious about what will grow when you simply allow it to be. The most beautiful flowers often bloom in the quietest, most patient gardens. So, the next time you catch yourself feeling guilty for daydreaming, for staring out a window, or for simply sitting in silence, I want you to remember this. You are not procrastinating. You are replenishing. You are not failing. You are nurturing. This act of mental stillness is one of the most productive things you can do for your long-term well-being and creativity. It's a radical act of self-compassion in a world that tells us we always need to be switched on. I invite you to try it. Take 5 minutes today, right now if you can, to just sit. Close your eyes. Don't try to meditate perfectly. Don't try to stop your thoughts. Just let your mind be a landscape. Observe it without judgment. Let the wind of your breath blow through it. See what happens when you give yourself permission to just exist, without the need to produce. You might be surprised by the peace and clarity you find waiting for you in that stillness. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd like this video and subscribe to the channel for more reflections like this one. It helps more than you know. Take care of that beautiful mind of yours, and I'll see you in the next one.